Hola, and welcome to Puerto Vallarta in 5 minutes or less. My name's Karen, and today's topic is the documents required to enter Mexico when flying to Puerto Vallarta for a holiday during COVID-19. To enter Mexico by air, you must have 4 required documents and possibly 5 more depending on your circumstances. Please note that if you're arriving by land or by sea, then the document requirements are different, and this video doesn't apply. And now, for a more in-depth look at the documentation required. Number 1, a passport. Every person arriving in Mexico via air must have a passport. And yes, this includes children and babies. Your passport must be valid for the length of your stay. The maximum time you can spend in Mexico as a tourist is 180 days. Just a couple notes on that. The first being that the US also has passport cards.
A US passport card is not valid when entering by air.
The second thing to note is if you have dual citizenship from Mexico and your new home country, then you need to bring both passports from both countries. Number 2 is a tourist card. A tourist card is also called an FMM card or visitor's card. Each person must have a tourist card. And yes, this includes each child, including babies. Your airline should be handing out these forms, but just in case they don't, they're also available at the PV airport when you get off the plane at tables in the immigration area. The Mexican government has the option to fill this form out online before you leave, but since the airlines hand it out, I find it just as easy to fill it out on the plane. This card has 2 parts, a top and a bottom, of which both need to be filled out, and don't forget to sign it. A tip is to fill these out before you get off the plane, so you'll get through immigration faster. Otherwise, you'll have to fill these out in the airport, and then you'll end up at the back of the immigration line. At immigration, you'll hand over the tourist card, and immigration will stamp it, tear the top and bottom of the form apart, then hand the bottom portion back to you. Important note, keep the bottom portion secure, as you'll need to hand it back when you leave Mexico. The third form is a customs declaration form. Your airline should provide these, but if they don't, I've included the link below. The form gives you the option to fill it out in Spanish or English. This form, you only need to fill out 1 form per family. Number 4 is a health declaration form for entering Mexico during the COVID-19 pandemic. This form can be found online at the link below this video. When the form is complete, a QR code is generated, and you can either keep a copy of this on your portable electronic device, such as a phone, or print a copy. I suggest filling this out before you get off the plane, as it will make going through immigration a lot faster. The airline may not hand these out, so it's best to fill these out before leaving your home country. There's also one you can fill out at the PV airport in the immigration area at the tables. There are officials who will check this form before getting in line for immigration. At this time, for entry at the Puerto Vallarta airport, there is no requirement to be vaccinated for COVID-19, nor have proof of a COVID-19 test. The travel restrictions, especially with COVID-19, can change daily, so be sure to double check online with the Mexican government or with your Mexican consulate for the most up-to-date information. I've attached a link below. That's it for the basic requirements. The following numbers, 5 through 9, may be required based on your circumstances.
As not everyone may need these other documents, I've made a separate video called Part 2, which covers the following. A visa, and I'm not talking about the credit card, may be required if coming from some international destinations. It is not required for Canada, the US, or UK. We also discuss forms for unaccompanied minors, pets, medications, and weapons.
So that's it for the documents you need to visit Puerto Vallarta as a tourist. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if it helped, you can help us back by subscribing or hitting the like button for more great videos. Hasta luego.